Oh, the Morning X Top 5 Audio of the Week.
Love this segment. Hit us up.
5 biggest, most viral, funny, interesting clips that have made their way through our show throughout the week. All right, here we go. Number 5. This was hysterical. I still think it's funny. It was the Peloton diss. The shot heard round the workout world when this Peloton instructor ripped into Christopher Nolan in a class from 2020, but Nolan just took the class and actually saw this happen.
Did anybody see this besides me? Because I need a manual. Someone's got to explain this. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Do you understand? Seriously, you need to be a neuroscientist to understand. And that's 2.5 hours of my life that I want back. Oh.
I still think she should own that, and she should do movie reviews during the class.
And I don't disagree with her. She's talking about the movie Tenet. Tell me if you can explain that movie.
I know, that is a tough one. But that's really funny that he liked it enough to bring it up, to get it out there and go viral. Not bad when you have a movie in the theaters. Okay, 4 is a two-parter. It's your He Said, which I thought had one of the weakest clapbacks in the history of clapbacks. This has been trimmed down just to go at the clapback. So first, here's Jimmy Kimmel laying into Aaron Rodgers.
We learned during COVID, somehow he knows more about science than scientists. A guy who went to community college, then got into Cal on a football scholarship and didn't graduate, someone who never spent a minute studying the human body, is an expert in the field of immunology. Aaron got 2 A's on his report card. They were both in the word Aaron, okay?
That was a great line.
You can't go toe-to-toe with Kimmel.
And dude had a full day to prepare his clapback. And Aaron Rodgers, this is all you got?
It's impressive that a man who went to Arizona State and has 10 joke writers can read off a prompter. So, my education at JUCO and my 3 semesters at Cal that I'm very proud of has worked out for me, and I'm glad to see it's worked out for him as well. So I wish him the best. Again, I don't give a what he says about me.
I mean, dude,
fail.
Really?
Fail.
Such a fail. I know you can do better than that. Maybe not. But he's got to hurt Achilles, so that's probably the problem. All right, number 3, top 5 audio of the week was the diss heard round the world at the Golden Globes.
There were so many, but we know which one you're talking about.
The one you don't want to activate this fan base.
As you know, we came on after a football doubleheader. The big difference between the Golden Globes and the NFL, on the Golden Globes, we have fewer camera shots of Taylor Swift. I swear. There's just more to go to here. Sorry about that.
So did you hear any fallout from that? Does she take like a mental receipt?
Well, what I know is that he is saying it was playful. Joe Coy, if that's who we're talking about here. He was like, it was just all in fun. Well, her fans didn't think so. How's he ever going to live this down, the whole Golden Globes?
Being a big television executive like you are at Paramount, the question I have for you is, when something like this happens and the swell of, the audience overwhelmingly did not like the host, but your ratings were double from the previous year on another network, when you're in a big network meeting like that, what's the answer?
I think you look at the sentiment from the audience. No one liked him, and you just don't bring him back.
Even though the ratings doubled, he can wear that on his shoulder. You know what I mean?
You don't bring it back.
I doubt we'll see him again. Okay, number 2 was a helpful piece of audio. There's nothing funny about this. It's definitely interesting if you're someone who suffers from panic attacks or anxiety. It's a really interesting thing that a few doctors have posted in social media, and this is one of the particular ones that has gone viral, talking about a very simple way to solve your panic attacks.
A hack that's been going around, it's about popping a sour warhead at the first sign of anxiety or a panic attack. And as a doctor, I can tell you this actually works really well, and I've shared it with a lot of my patients. The act of consuming something intensely sour diverts the attention away from the panic attack. Then engaging the taste buds and focusing on the sensory experience disrupts the anxiety cycle. Interestingly, the sour taste triggers a physical response. That sour face expression that we all make and the muscles contract, well, that helps release tension. Then, as you all know, sour warheads are sweet at the end. This creates a pleasurable experience, signaling the brain to release dopamine, and that creates a positive, rewarding association with overcoming the panic attack. So, next time anxiety knocks on your door, don't panic, pop a sour candy instead.
Let me ask you this. If you're sitting there with your therapist and you're about to leave and then she hands you a pack of Sour Patch Kids, what do you think?
I think that's a smart therapist because I would brand those and put my own little label on it. Dr.
And
Barnes.
then the side effects.
Yeah, there's none. Just that you're going to maybe get larger than you are already. Number one, it's a nice piece of audio. This is from a Ring doorbell. And so many people came up to me after this aired and thought this was just the best story. And I agree with you because it looks scary. If you see the actual Ring doorbell video, it looks like a scary dude coming to your door. You've all, probably had that where you look at your Ring doorbell, you're like, what the hell?
Yes.
Who is that?
I'm not answering the door.
No. And it turns out it was not for a bad thing.
You have my bag?
Yeah, I got your bag. Are you Georgia Louise Girelli?
I've been crying my eyes out. How have you got my bag?
Found it at a petrol station. Do you want to grab it off me?
I'm at my friend's house in Bournemouth. Can you please leave it behind the wheelie bin? Listen, what's your number? I'm going to send you some money.
Nah, just pay it forward. Just do something nice for the next person. You have a good night, yeah?
What? Thank you so. There's some money in the purse. Take some money out the purse.
Georgia, listen, I'm a firefighter. I don't need money for doing a good deed, yeah?
Did you ever figure out what that word was?
What? It sounds like whirly bin.
Out by the whirly bin?
Wheelie bin. She sounds like Adele.
Maybe it's like a trash can?
Yes.
A whirly bin? I'm just doing a quick search to see.
Please do.
Whirly
a whirly bin.
A whirly bin.
You found
I don't
it?
know. No, I don't know what that is.
Was it wheelie bin? Anyway.
Yeah, but that was a great
I love
clip.
her.
That was really cool. Can you imagine someone found your wallet and then you're like, take money. No, take money. Dude's like, no, this is what I do. I'm a good person.
Oh, I found it.
What is it?
It's a wheelie bin. WHEELIE bin. Australia, New Zealand, UK, Ireland. It's an outdoor trash can.
Okay, so it was a trash can.
It's a wheelie bin.
All right, there you go.